Namaste, guys. ChristianRLong, Life Enhancement Consultant, giving you a big and beautiful shout out on this Sunday evening here in Denver, Colorado at 6 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time. We're jumping on for a daily dose of growth. We're on challenge number 20. Number 20. I have somebody teeny tiny in my lap right now. Jessica, Namaste. Did the water problem get taken care of? Welcome, 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 Suresh. Namaste. Welcome. Give you a high five from afar. Super rainy day, all day here in Denver. Not all day, but mostly all day. And nope, not yet, huh? Oh, I see you getting all worked up. There she is. She's all jacked up. Here she is. So this is Mani, which means jewel. Her nose is going a million miles a second. My stepfather will be coming down sadly. It sounds like the water pump. Karen snuck on. I didn't even see her name. Paula, Namaste. Welcome. Look at how quickly her nose goes. All jacked up. I know you want to get down. So she now has the run of the house. She goes in and out of her cage like it's her job. She still can't make it up to the bed yet. And she still can't make it up to the couch yet. Gabrielle, Namaste. Teeny tiny. Look at her little nose. So on the challenges, Jillian, Namaste. Here you go, honey. Booyah! She's all jacked up. Right? She's like a chocolate bunny. So for our challenges, we always say, I did it, I didn't do it, I did it, I didn't do it, I did it, I didn't do it. Taking responsibility, ownership of the challenge. Tina, Namaste, welcome. And then we give our feedback. And this is something I've noticed, and I haven't been clear enough in the communication on my end. So when I say, what is your awareness before the challenge, that means as we're giving the challenge out, what comes up for you? What thoughts and what feelings come up for you? Lori did it. Good job, girl. Excellent. Excellent. So what comes up for you? So as you're hearing the challenge, Ron, good to have you back on. You're like, all right, where is this going? What thoughts come up for you? What feelings come up for you? What inner, outer resistance comes up for you? It'd be weird to have outer resistance for a challenge unless it was something physically related. But what kind of, that's a good one. What kind of challenges come up before the challenge? And then what comes up for you during and what comes up after. So Tina and Elena did the challenge. Congratulations, guys. Super proud of you. Suresh did it. Excellent. Super proud. Oh, Karen's throwing an exclamation because she did it. Super proud of her. Joanna, Namaste. Welcome. She's all over the place. So I actually managed to do it. Even in spite of water problems. They turned off the water in my kitchen area, the sink area. So that's been interesting. Joanna did it. Congratulations. So I did on peace. Loved learning about the different gods, goddesses. Very cool. So can you guys throw out what the quality you looked up was? And then some of the insights that you had. Could be a sentence, could be 2 sentences. But what quality did you look up? And then what were the insights that you got? So the challenge for today, challenge number 20, was to spend time thinking of one quality that you wanted to embody more in your life. It could have been courage, could have been wisdom, could have been strength, it could have been humility, it could have been any positive quality that you want to embody more of, or maybe removing less of a quality, right? So let's say you have an addiction that you're trying to overcome, which would be connected to willpower. But also, hey, is there a being, a deva, a deity, a god, a goddess connected to addiction that I can call upon? And so after you have the quality, then you want to read 3 beings, devas, deities, gods, goddesses, from any religion, spiritual belief, culture, didn't matter, on Wikipedia. So you look up those 3 deities, or gods or goddesses, and understand who you would invoke or who you would call upon to embody that energy in your life. So let's see, we got some responses here. Jessica says, before I wasn't sure what to choose. During, I was like, this is interesting. Got sidetracked a bit. Thankfully, Mom reminded me to get back on track. Thank you, Mom. That's funny. It was hard to decide, but I chose confidence. Beautiful. I like that one. I did integrity. Elaine did strength. It's interesting. Elena is very strong physically. Did she mean another kind of strength? Internally strong, emotionally strong, mentally strong, which would be connected to resilience. Integrity. I like integrity. That's a great, great quality. Integrity is connected to keeping your word. So you say something, you follow through on your word. I looked up courage in 3 different spirit animals that represent courage. Excellent. What were they, out of curiosity? What were the 3 spirit animals connected to courage? I enjoyed learning about the 3 I chose. Okay. Good, good, good. What else? So this is the part of the challenge where we get awareness. What did you learn before, during, after? Lori says, I chose focus. I had a few I wanted to choose, but I settled on focus. I need more of that. You're like, I can't decide which one. I don't know where to focus to get focus. Who do I... Good. Good. Usually the interesting thing is your blessing is in the difficulty. So there's a book written by Ryan Holiday. He used to be a really well-known internet marketer, and then he got into personal development and actually writes some very good books. And one of the books he wrote is called The Obstacle is the Way. So always looking for what's my dharma? What's my purpose? Where should I go in life? And it's like sometimes the challenges is that's our breakthrough moment, right? So if you realize your entire life you have a hard time focusing, there's your big fat juicy lesson. Or other times you have a hard time practicing courage, there's your big fat lesson. Or willpower, there's your big fat lesson. Or money issues, there's your big fat lesson, right? So the obstacle is the way. So Denise says, in the beginning I had awareness, what qualities to do: love, compassion, and mercy, then humility, then perseverance. And some of the deities and saints came up. So you were looking at several qualities, yes? Lori says, that was truly a great imitation of me today. That's funny. I'm working on my imitations. Thank you. Joanna says, one was a bear, one was an eagle, and one was an elk, which surprised me. Elk for courage, huh? For those of you who just want a random story, you guys want a random story? So when I was visiting, I wasn't living in Colorado yet. I was visiting, and then I ended up coming back to Colorado. So I visited for about a month in Colorado about 8 years ago. And I went to the Estes Park. Estes Park is it's the town right on the outside of the Rocky Mountain National Park, which is something like 4 million square acres of mountainous terrain. 4 million square acres. It's pretty aggressive. Cass, I'm namaste. So, we were at the time my friends and I were there was during the mating season for elk. I've never seen elk before, knew nothing about elk, nothing about their habits, but the townspeople, when we were in the center square, were saying, hey, the elk, they're big a-holes, we don't like them, they rip off the side mirrors of the vehicles, they poop everywhere, and they get into fights all over the place. I was like, what's going on in Estes Park? So me being a person who always likes to understand and I have a big curiosity about life, I'm like, hey, let's get out of the car, let's go to the square where they're all hanging out, and let's see what's going on. So I walk up and I go, hey, this would be a perfect opportunity to take a picture. So I have the elk behind me, maybe 25, 30 feet away, and I'm like, take the picture. Come on, take the picture. This is mating season, to remind you. Take the picture. And then as my friend's about to take the picture, he screams, run! Run! I'm like, what the? And I just see this elk boring down on me. I jump. I didn't know I could jump that high or that far, but it was quite amazing. I jumped over this little boulder that was in the way, knocked 2 old people out of the way. Wasn't my intention wasn't thinking about them, was thinking about my own survival, basic chakra kicking in, knocked them out of the way. They were fine. They just got bumped a little bit, and I fell down on the ground, and I was saved from being, basically trampled to death by a 900-pound elk. So good times. Aw, she's all jacked up. Okay, so that's my little elk story. All right, hold on, everyone. Tina says, integrity and peacock. Beautiful. I love the peacock more now. Does anyone else know what the peacock represents? This might help add to your excitement, Tina, about the peacock. During while invoking, I had an emotional release. Perfect. And I felt like I was getting a healing, then felt joy, love, increase in energy, and gratitude. Yes, that's beautiful. I couldn't choose just 3, so I took those that came to me. Understandable. Yeah, you were being guided. As I'm reading this, I'm connecting to the energy, guys, so it may take me a little bit longer to go through this. I choose courage because after my car accident in 2002, I have a fear of driving in heavy traffic. Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. So knowing 2 of those animals are actually my spirit guides, I feel more courageous just knowing that. Ooh, very good. So Suresh chose, he got after it. Industriousness, one-pointedness. Lord Ganesh, Lord Rama, Lord Krishna, Athena, wisdom. Before I thought of these deities as just characters and stories. After learning about pranic healing or Hatha Yoga, Kriya Shakti, I see these beings are real, or at least their energies are. I have more respect and reverence for it, and really made me enjoy reading about them. Beautiful. You guys seem to like having your mental body stimulated. Tina says, confidence, beauty, laughter at life. Okay. Good. The peacock also represents part of our spiritual anatomy. It's a reminder of our spiritual anatomy. The blue pearl. So Tina, I'm planting a seed with you. Look up the blue pearl. The blue pearl and the peacock are connected. Jessica says, I didn't get any profound aha moment, probably because I'm super distracted. Understandable. We've all been there, right? Maybe you should borrow Lori's deities on focus. Good. What else? Anything else that you guys want to add about today's challenge? About invoking or connecting to a certain energy and then pulling down those energies? Really good. Super proud of you guys. You guys like mental challenges. Yes, look up the blue pearl. The blue pearl. And then you can private message me what you found or what your understanding is. Wait a minute, I went from one challenge to have to do a bonus challenge? Yes. Okay, so the higher... I have pizza coming and I don't know when it's coming. So colorful, not that I'm at all. Very grateful and reverence. Good. Good. So when you're invoking, you're connecting, as Suresh was saying, you're connecting not to a form of a deity per se, but you're connecting to a certain kind of energy. You're connecting to a certain kind of energy. So Lizzie, have a namaste. Good to have you on. These beings have been cognized by great seers or rishis or high-level clairvoyants throughout time immemorial that transcend religion, that transcend culture. So spirituality is seeing the oneness, not the separation. So as you go higher, you begin to see the certain deities, angels, goddesses, gods, mythical stories are all one, pointing to energy, not pointing to a specific person per se. So for instance, one of the greatest disciples of all time is Lord Hanuman, known as the monkey god. But that energy is connected to humility, and it's connected to mimicking what you see of the inner qualities of a teacher. So that deity is Hindu in origin, but other cultures and other religions call that deity by other names. But it's still connecting to a certain energy of reverence, of humility. So all the great saints and great gurus and great uh-oh, that might be my pizza guy. Hold on. Let's see. You guys can take a little trip with me. Pizza guy! Mm-hmm. Nope, that's weird. He's not here, huh? I'll find him. It's like, do I end the stream? That's fine. Did I lose you guys? I'm on a stream right now. You're amazing. That's okay. Not a problem. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Be well.
Thank you too. Stay dry.
For sure. You too. A lot of balls juggling. You guys are amazing. You're still there. And then I have to make sure I can't keep the door open, right, for her, because I don't want her running out all crazy. Who doesn't want pizza? Hello? Yeah, it's one of those rainy days. Didn't feel like making dinner. The water's not working in my kitchen, so I thought, why not do the old pizza thing? Hey, were you guys able to hear? Just so I know for future reference, I was on the call with her because she couldn't find my place. Aw, she's so cute. Could you guys hear me? Persistence. Yeah, she was persistent. Now I want pizza. Now we're still here. You guys could hear me the whole time. Wow. Weird pizza that was meant to be. Meant to be. We much of the pizza guy. Enjoy your pizza. Namaste, Crystal. Jose, namaste. I'm using my asana to stay engaged. 2 of them are my actual spirit animal guides, and the other shocked me to find out the animal. 1 was a bear, 1 was an eagle, 1 was an elk. 2 of them are my native spirit. Why do I feel like I read that again? Stream got interrupted. Got it. Lizzie was part of the challenge. I chose courage, wisdom, and love, and loved learning about each deities and what they represent. I love learning. That's self-evident, for show. Besides, I get a bonus visit with my mom and stepdad tomorrow, so I will take it. You guys are so funny. Perfect. Elizabeth, namaste. Look at you sneaking on. Who doesn't love pizza party with Christian? Yay. I lost the stream. I could not see or hear you. Okay. No, it looked like we lost you. Okay. Got it. Okay. She's all over the place. She's all jacked up. So basically, an invocation is connecting you to God and then connecting you to certain energies. So when you have greater understanding of why you do what you do, it allows you to be more conductive and receptive to those energies. So the great teachers give the majority of the world form, right? They give them form. So they give them a cross, they give them a picture of a teacher, they give them a statue, a figurine, a deity, something to focus their attention. And so when the teacher says, this being represents this energy, courage, wisdom, intelligence, strength, humility, power, right? It focuses the person's attention, go, okay, when I think of this thing, it gives me that. Right? As we become more and more advanced, we let go of the form and we just connect to the energy, right? So everything is energy. The great teachers, one way of meditating on them is meditating on the form of the teacher, which is a lower level of truth. The higher level of truth is meditating on the what? Energy of the teacher. Christy, namaste, which is a form of, it's called Guru Yoga. Guru Yoga. So when you guys were studying about these great beings, they are great beings with great energy that has been built up over eons and eons and eons and eons and eons and eons of time. So what you're connecting to is the energy of the soul of that being or deva or deity. So for instance, people go, oh, the great Trojan War, talking about Achilles, the semi-immortal. Achilles was an actual being at a time in history. Was an actual being in time of history. So you, with awareness, because the soul is what? The soul is energy. The soul is light, love, and power with certain qualities that you can connect to. So when the saint is in their body and the saint dies or the saint leaves his or her body, the energy of that teacher is still there, that saint is still there, so you can connect to that. So when we say, what is it, Saint Anthony, if you lose something, you invoke the energy of Saint Anthony. And that thought form also of people going, whenever I lose something, I'll call upon Saint Anthony, and Saint Anthony will help me connect to that, right? Help me find that thing. That's the benefit of invoking for that saint. But there are saints for everything. There's angels for everything. There's gods and goddesses for everything. There's deities and devas and mahadevas for everything. By the way, Mahadeva means great shiny one. Deva are angels in India. So they don't call them angels in India, they call them devas. So you have little devas, little angels, and then you have mahadevas. Mahadevas are archangels, great devas, great angels. Okay? I would love to know about them all. Well, good luck. Many, 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 many lifetimes moving forward. Okay? So that's our little discussion on today's challenge about when you ask for a certain energy like courage, because we're still growing and evolving as human souls, it's easy for us to find a god, a goddess, a deity, an angel, a spirit animal that allows us to connect. Okay, when I meditate on that form, I experience more courage in my life. When I meditate on that form, I experience more courage in my life. So for instance, Lord Ganesh, the remover of obstacles, if you have obstacles in your internal and external world, what do? You invoke or ask for the energy of Lord Ganesh. Thank you, Lord Ganesh, for removing the obstacles to passing my exam. Thank you, Lord Ganesh, for removing the obstacles of the traffic in front of me. Thank you, Lord Ganesh, for removing the obstacles to see a situation clearly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right? So you're connecting to that being, that their specialization, because every being, God, goddess, deva, angel, etc., has a specialization. Right? You can invoke for the angels of love. What's their specialization? Love. Right? So you go, thank you, angels of love, for filling my heart with more love, more bliss, more joy, more sweetness, more tenderness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you can experience that. If you're what? Sensitive. If you're receptive. If you're conductive. Make sense? So very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. So any quality you're seeking, you can invoke that quality into your life. Make sense? Yay. Okay, her and I are going to have some pizza. Just kidding. I'm not giving her any pizza. She has her little hay and beats up her water bottle like it owes her money. So thank you for removing obstacles in my water problem. Yeah. Also, Jessica and I have a joke with each other that I jinxed her with her having water problems, and I have water problems. I understand why I have the water problems energetically. Water's connected to the emotional body. So if the emotional body is transitioning and making adjustments, it can influence your environment. It can influence like having a flood, all kinds of things. This will be resolved by Tuesday early afternoon. I'm not worried about it. It's not the end of the world. I used my ajna to get the property management company to come out and look at it because initially they didn't respond. So I said, okay, well, let's use some energy and we'll make the necessary adjustments. The reason they're not following through is because it's not an urgent need. I still have water in other areas of my apartment, and also because of the holiday. Thanks, Denise. I appreciate you. So remember, your outer world reflects your inner world, and your inner world reflects your outer world. They're mirroring for each other. So if you organize your external world, it helps to organize your internal world. And if you organize your internal world, it will be reflected in your outer world. So one thing I use as a way of understanding people is how clean is their car. A person who has a clean car typically has a clean mental body and a clean emotional body. But if the person has a car that's in disarray, garbage everywhere, holes everywhere, it's not well maintained and it's not clean, it doesn't have to be brand new. It doesn't have to be a $500,000 car. It could be a $3,000 car. But is it clean? Is it well kept? Is it well maintained? Because that's a reflection of that person. I've seen it pretty consistently. People who have chaotic lives have chaotic external lives. So their inner life is chaos, their outer life is chaos. So by keeping a clean, orderly car, even if you're not a clean, orderly person inside, if you keep your car that way, it will help mirror that to you over time. So you're using a pranic feng shui principle of affecting the external world affects your inner world. Make sense? Yeah, I'm a huge, in general, maybe not so much now, water issue, getting ready to move, an adorable teeny tiny little nugget of a pet. Many factors are stirred up in my emotional world. But in general, my place is still pretty clean and organized. I'm not the only one living here, so I'm curious who's bringing the water issue to my home. You've been doing a lot of inner work lately, so your energy is fluctuating more than other people in the house. Tina says, I think so much clearer when things are tidy. Absolutely. Master Choa had a table, a desk, a phone, and the rest was clear. So he would have a piece of paper that would have all of his to-dos for the day. He would look at it, accomplish that list, and then be done with it. Not a lot of clutter. And he was able to run 13 businesses, accumulating millions and millions of dollars. I know, it's getting cold. I get it. But I have my work to do. So that is it for today. Thank you guys very, very much. I am high-fiving and applauding each and every one of you for having the courage to continue with these challenges. Even if this is your first challenge that you've done, I applaud each and every one of you for doing it. And then check us out tomorrow at 8 o'clock a.m. Mountain Time for another daily challenge of growth, a daily dose of growth. And I look forward to serving you then. This is Christian Long, Life Enhancement Consultant, wishing you a beautiful day, a beautiful week, and a beautiful life. Atma, Namaste. Bye-bye.